I always been able to figure out if someone is being lying or double faced. And sometimes I will ignore, sometimes I will say something. But nowadays I mostly don't really care. I mostly don't really want to say anything. Just I'm tired of saying stuff that I know it's not going to lead to anything. And I found myself getting attracted to these people and they want to say something, especially I don't do social media as much anymore. I don't really look into WhatsApp. Sorry, not WhatsApp, but to Instagram, Facebook, and things like that. I use them, okay, but I don't really consume anymore as much. I think I found my right balance. I will do a little bit. I will maybe consume between half an hour a day, maybe between half an hour and an hour maximum. Like when I say maximum, is really, really maximum an hour. But I don't consume as much anymore. I will watch something at the end of the day, but other than that, I really don't consume. But what I do is I will go through YouTube, and I will try to look into kind of thumbnails or look into um, like YouTube, like video titles or something to compare to what I want to put, or if I need to tweak something or I need to change something. But I found myself like seeing so many people that saying like, because a video will start, like you are looking and you like something, a video will start, especially in YouTube, and I get annoyed. I get annoyed that somewhat these people are saying and the lies these people are saying, like I can see you are lying, like I can tell you are lying, I can tell you are reading something that you have got nothing to do with, like you have got people talking about stuff that they did not try or they are not doing. Like you find people telling you, "Oh, you should leave your job," and they are actually working. Why don't you leave your job? You see people telling you, like you open, like try to do this or try to do that or open a business or whatever, and they are not doing it. They still working. Now, I'm not saying that don't work. I'm saying that don't say something that you don't do or you have got nothing to do with that subject you're talking about, because it puts other people in a really bad situation. Like if they try to do what you ask them to do and they put their life savings behind what you ask them to do, and they fail, they can't reach you, they can't blame you. They'll put all that blame on themselves, and then they know that they can succeed. And really, I think we are generationally tired of these kind of things, like because you keep trying things and they don't work, and they keep giving us things as like my generation, I don't know, Gen Z, Gen whatever, H, S, F, whatever it is, whatever generation I'm from 1993. Okay, I don't know what categorically, generationally you would call whatever. My English is going really bad, but I just, like they tried so many things on us. Like they give us, we are like they experiment on us and then they come up with a thing. So they obviously the phones and the computers, they come before us, but they perfected it with us. You know, the internet, they perfected it with us. They gave us to try it, trial and error, and then they perfected it with us. Like everything, like new fashion, whatever, we have gone through all of this. Now the younger generation, they have got it a little bit easier and difficult both in the same time, because they have got so much easy that makes their life difficult because they don't have to try. But for us, they give us so much that we are tired of anything. Like you try to do something, you try to open a business, you going to work tired, you finish work tired, you want to try business, you are tired, you want to go out or do something, you are tired. Even if you don't do anything, you are tired, like mentally and physically fatigued of constantly. There is lots of information on the phone, lots of information on TV, trying to figure out if someone is saying the right thing or they are lying or they are being double faced or not, and if this business will work, will not. that person worked for him, for you did not. Like, it's so much confusion and so much like information that we have got nothing to do with, that it's just making us tired of, without doing anything, or making us tired of nothing. Nothing. Like, you try to think of something, you get exhausted, you just want to like distract yourself from whatever is in your head. You have got debts. Like, nowadays someone want to buy a house, like, no chance in the UK. Like, 30 years old or whatever, they want to buy a house, like, they have got 30% chance to buy a house, like, for a 30 years old person or whatever. It is exhausting just to think that you can do stuff, or you did so many things that you are not succeeding. And that's why, and it is not us that we are not succeeding. I don't think it's us we are not succeeding. It's that there is so much things are putting us down, that just overwhelming. This video, for me, I just want to say what's in my chest, because I see so many things that, because the way I choose, I want to talk about, I want to help people like go out from the 9 to 5, and I want people to open their business. But also I have good things that I want to talk about, like, but because I'm so worried about the algorithm, what it is going to do to the YouTube algorithm, that I can't really talk about it. And they want to treat YouTube as a business, but in the meantime, the algorithm will not like it because I'm changing from subject to subject. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just thinking of how many people are going through the same thing in my head. Like, it must be millions, billions of people going like, I've seen so many videos of people lying. I've seen so many videos of people talking about their feelings and talking about their emotions and talking about what the hardships they go through. And I'm just thinking that, don't listen to that person. He's lying. And I'm talking, how many people they can see this person struggling so they can learn from their struggle. It's crazy to think that in the same platform, as amazing as YouTube is to see the two kind of sides. But it is like, for some people it is hard to figure out, because the lie, there is so much like into it. It make it look so real, but lots of people don't have the time, and they don't have the energy, and they don't have even the I don't know what you call it, but something that they can go and check if this person, they go and factually check if this person is saying the truth or they are lying. But that person will grab them with emotions and everything. But also there is sadness in there when that person is talking about their emotion and the hardship they are going through. Lots of people are not going to follow it because they don't want to remember their own sadness, their own emotions. They don't want to remember what's is going in their head. It's just exhausting thinking about all of these things. Seriously, it is. I just don't get why there is nothing easier. I believe that there is nothing easy like it goes this way. There is some luck for some people. There is some people who have got like mentors and have good things, so it makes it easier. But there is nothing easy. Some people, they will work all their life to get a break. And some people, it just comes so fast. And then they will have to work harder to maintain what they gained. I get it. But there is no route or anything that everyone can follow to kind of escape all of this like madness and escape all of this kind of ladder. For me, for me, work, the reason like, this is one of the reasons I left work. I thought of work, it is something that it is good for me. But I felt so trapped. this is how I realized work for me when I left. Okay, like I work so hard and I try to gain to the next level, and once I gain to the next level, I'm spending more, and then the next level, I'm spending more and more and more, and I'm just trapping myself without realizing. And then when I left, like for me, they say like you go through the corporate ladder, you go up and up and up. But for me, I always thought of it as a pyramid. You know, the more you go up, the narrower it gets, because you have got so much less choices, because you put yourself in that category of business that you want to get to, or a level that you want to get to, of a spending and of a salary, that whatever you're going to turn, you are always going to be in the narrowest part in the top. The higher you get, I mean, you are going to stay in the like in the top, but also it's so narrow that you can't do much anymore. That's you are done. You can't do any more. You get all the way to the top, it's even more narrower, you know. So for me, it just like hit me that wherever I'm going to go, it doesn't matter. So that's why I thought about opening my own business. And even that is not easy. I tried so many things and I failed in so many things till I got to something. And I'm still doing other business. I'm still driving as well. It is. I just I heard someone saying that when do you think that you are free of like the system in general? Because whatever you're going to do, even if you are working for yourself and you think you are free, you are not free. You still have good subscriptions, you still have good payments to make. Because how long can you stay without work? This is what I remember. Like, how long can you stay without work to consider yourself free? Can you stay for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? How long can you stay without work, without getting any money in a bank, to think that you are free? But thinking about it, how many people they have got that kind of money in a bank to say that I don't need to work, to say that I'm free? So I think to get to that position, that's like to get to a position that you don't need to work, not you have got so much money in a bank that you don't have to say, like, you don't have to work or you don't have to worry about the money, is to get to the positions that everything is clear in your head. And yes, you are making money, but also that you are not stressed about the money. Like, you have got enough to pay everything that you need to pay without stressing yourself along the way to get that money. Now, I also believe that you should work for yourself. I'm not disregarding that, but I'm just saying, to get to that position, it is one of the hardest thing in the world, because with everything comes stress. With everything comes kind of like something will hold you to make certain amount of money. If it is loans, credit cards, mortgage, cars payment, whatever, and you try to free yourself from all of this. But when it comes to subscriptions, I think we are so much on autopilot that, oh, it is Netflix. It doesn't matter. £9 or $12 or $15 or whatever. Yeah, go for it. Uber, go for it. YouTube, go for it. Amazon, go for it. It's not much. But at the end of the month, it all accumulates. And you say that I'm not going to go and have a mortgage. I will save my money. But all that time you are paying for rent. It does not make sense to not go for a mortgage. It does not make any sense. You are paying someone else's mortgage. It does not make any sense. And then you say that if I get a mortgage, then I'm tying myself to a location. But also, it does not make sense to pay for someone else's mortgage. It makes more sense to pay for your own mortgage. But that means you have got a debt now. This is what I'm talking about. It is so much like going in circle, trying to figure out what's the right, what's wrong, what's true, what's a lie, what's like that's one thing I don't get. It's just tiring trying to think from all of these angles, which angle is right, which angle is wrong. It is so difficult. Like, it's so difficult. Just go and live in the Amazons by yourself and try to hunt for your own food. You don't have to pay rent and you don't have to pay anything. But you also have good family. You want to see your family. You want to go and visit your parents. You want to go and brothers and everyone. So whatever angle you're going to choose, you have to be so untied to anything and so unbothered about anything, just so you live your life like, or you are so high all the time. It's crazy. Like, I'm putting everything in this video. Huh? Uh, this video is a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a moaning, a little bit of annoyance that I've been going through lately. I just wanted to say it in a video and take it out of my chest. And I get it. If you don't disagree, if you don't agree, I get it. And if you don't like this video, I also get it. It's just, I just want, like, I think of a number of people go through this every single day. And it's crazy that we all go through the same thing, but yet we we don't all meet in the same point to discuss this and how to figure it out all together. It's just everyone going by themselves, trying to fix their own story or trying to fix their own life by themselves. I get there is communities there, don't get me wrong. I get that. But how many of us try to look for a community to just go and talk about this stuff? No one. Like, seriously, no one. I hardly doubt that you will go intentionally trying to figure out a community that you can say what I'm saying in this video. Unless you go to a therapist, probably. Anyway, this video is getting way longer than it should be, and the phone already said that I have got no more storage, so it's going to cut off. This video is not meant to be like this, and is not meant to be as long. But if you have got anything you want to say, if you have got anything you want to talk about, now there is YouTube messages. Please do message. Please leave a comment. Um, but other than that, I will see you in the next video. Talk more about business. Talk more about how to leave your 9 to 5, or if you want to leave your 9 to 5, and we'll go through this journey together. Until then, stay happy, stay positive, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.